Hail Log Salt, my tribe, and welcome to the Modern Barbarian YouTube channel. We're starting a new series all about how to do things yourself on your homestead. You'll see this intro a bunch. I'm going to reuse it for all these different videos, but thanks for watching and come along. So today we have to change a toilet valve, or fill valve. So here's what they look like in the box. Here is the toilet, and you change this when the toilet is running all the time, like it won't stop filling and it's overflowing. So we had to turn this one off. You'll notice some towels on the floor and a little water there. I've already undone the water line, so make this easier. But all you gotta do, take your tank top off here, set it down over to the side there, out of the way. I keep a pipe wrench, adjustable wrench, and some Teflon tape just in case you need it. But for this one, you probably won't. And then you get inside here and you look. So you've got your fill valve. This part here is the float that raises up and down the water, shuts it off. And this one's not shutting off like it's supposed to even when the float rises. Then you've got your fill speed adjustment. That's how much water goes into the bowl, not tank, but the bowl, how full you want that. And it runs down this little tube here. And you look, you've got a water fill level line. So you want the water to shut off here, and you want the bowl to be full at the same time. So you adjust this and the float to make that happen. So to make a change in this, all you gotta do is unhook that. There's a little nut that goes on the bottom of these things to hold them on. That looks like, where'd I put it? Here. Looks like this. So you can undo it by hand. I've already taken that off. And then this whole thing comes out. Any water that's left in that tank is going to run out on the floor. You can see there's a little bit there. That's why I got the towels down. But if you drain it well beforehand, you'll have minimal water. Well, you pull this guy out. Then you get into your box here. You got a package with a new nut, a new clip. You've got the new fill valve with the new seal. And you get this out here, the new hose. So what you do is you start by taking your new fill valve, and you see it's got a little spot for the hose to go on. You want to aim that over at this, right? So we're going to put a hose on here, it's going to come over here. So we aim that at that, right? And then, let's see if I can do this one-handed. You want to push your little hose on the little barb here. Okay, can't do that one-handed. Gonna have to like set this down in a way you guys can see. That should stay there. Or you just take this, two hands, push this hose up on that barb. That's all it takes. Drop that in there, right? Get the little nut here, and it goes underneath. And you reach underneath, start that little nut on while you hold this thing flat. I'm gonna do this with hold the thumb. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but you can. And once you get it flat and started, you can look underneath and see what's going on. So down here, you guys can see it comes through. This is your water line. It goes on the same connection as the water line, just goes to the outside of it. And you just tighten that down real good so it doesn't leak. Then you can re-hook up the water line. And we keep the wrenches in the Teflon tape in case this water line leaks. And you just hook that guy back up, and it gets tight on there. And it's got a O-ring in it, so it shouldn't leak, but we'll test. Alright, before we do that, you're going to need this little clip here, right here, right? So what you do is, again, you got the little nipple on it, and you just put push this into that. Here, I'm gonna set you down for just a second. There, but you just push that into that line like that, like we did on the other side, and it clips over right here, just like that, and points at it. Okay, and it's got a little metal biter on it right there, so it can't slide back up easily. Point that there, and if it doesn't fill right, we will steal this little shut-off valve off of this one, but it should fill just fine. The new ones are kind of self-regulating. If you've got this tank water thing here that adjusts that, so to adjust the float. All right, so what we're gonna do now, come back down here to the little valve, turn the water back on. You can see it. Anyway, you can see it start filling. I accidentally punched the button on my phone there, but so turn on tank water. I got the hose. Look for any leaks in there. No leaks. Okay. Let this start filling. You just sit here and watch it. You can see it shooting the water down that. So you can see it's filling up the bowl here. Let's see how long this takes to fill and what it looks like in there when it gets there. Alright, so we're too low. See, there's the water line at once, the amount of water in it. So you come here, you can see there's a plus and a minus. So we're going to turn this. Oh, that's as full as it lets this one get. Or maxed out. Well, I think it'll still flush though, so let's test. And then we check, yeah, got plenty of water in the bowl. Hit the flush. Flushes like it's supposed to, shuts off like it's supposed to, refills like it's supposed to, no adjustments needed. So all you gotta do now, take your little cover, put back on it, clean up your mess in the floor from where it let a little water out, and throw the old junk away, and that's it. You change the toilet valve. Simple as that. Do it yourself. Valves are like 15 bucks. Saves somebody coming out having to be a plumber for you, saves you a bunch of money. So remember, there won't always be people out there to do this for you, right? Bad shit's happening. We need to be ready for it. It starts with little things like this. So learn to do your own maintenance on your own place. Have a few of these set aside. Like this, see? I had another one here set aside. And this one's a full kit with the flapper in case the flap goes out. So we have a whole new kit. Rebuild the whole toilet if we need to. So, simple as that. Just keep some laying around, and that's all it takes. Good luck, guys.